Okay, I was gonna make this video later on in the day, but since I just have a lot of things and been thinking about it a lot, I'm just gonna go ahead and rant about it. So, I turned 19 a couple of days ago, 3 days ago actually. Just to give you some context about this video, let me just position this camera. This year has been just taking action. I've taken action. I've done what people, no, not done what people can't do, but like I've taken action on this online thing, which most people mentally masturbate about, but they don't actually do. Most people just don't do it. To give you some context, I'm taking a gap year right now. And the reason I'm taking a gap year is because I want to give this online entrepreneurship thing a shot. I want to give it a shot. And since the beginning of this year, I've been doing a couple of things. So I've joined an online community. From there, I worked with an AI automation agency. I worked as an appointment setter and a closer. Fortunately, I had to leave because I suspended my final exams. I did not pass them. I suspended by 2 points, and I'm going to be taking those, not all of the exams, but some of the exams again in November. That's taken care of. I'm going to get them regardless. But, and also the service and the product of the AI agency wasn't demanding enough, in my opinion. So essentially, I had to leave. I started online fitness coaching because I started in the gym 2 days prior to this year. No, 2 years prior, sorry. And I built a relatively good physique. I learned about nutrition. So I'm doing a bit of online coaching, of online fitness coaching now. Turns out I have a lot of things to learn about. And my program doesn't mean shit, essentially. I don't want to put down my program, but essentially, I have a lot of things to work on. And I'm learning now on social media because I'm scaling. I'm posting a lot on social media. I'm talking about motivational stuff and whatnot. But I'm struggling to scale. I'm struggling to like just find ways to, and this has been going on for 2 months now already, by the way. And the saying goes, it's like if something doesn't work out for 3 months, might as well just leave it. And I'm in a bit of a barrier because the reason I'm in this gap year is because I want to give this online entrepreneur thing this online entrepreneur thing a shot. And I don't want to walk in next when this gap year finishes empty-handed. I don't want to walk out. Don't want to walk into college without anything going on. I want to be making some sort of money. I want to be generating some sort of income for myself, And that will most likely be the case because I know that I'm very good at what I do with anything that I love. Ever since I've been a little kid, this has chased me for all my life, actually. I remember I used to like reptiles and shit when I was younger. I remember I used to like Star Wars and Marvel, and I would obsess about it. I mean, literally fucking obsess about it. I'd tell people about it. I'd talk to people about it. It would be everything I'd talk about. I'd drop every single subject. There would be in math class, I'd be daydreaming about it. In fucking science class, because I did not understand anything about science ever in my fucking life, I would literally, like, what I mean is I'd be in science class. I didn't fucking listen to the teachers. I'd be on my own head every single time because I was so obsessed about it. And that's what happens with the things that I like. So whatever opportunity comes my way that will help me reach my goals financially, I will fucking chase it. I will chase it down to the fucking ground. I know I will. The thing is, what are you chasing? What boat are you on? What niche are you on? Is it a profitable niche? Is it high in investment? Is it a good ROI? Because, it doesn't really matter how hard you're rowing. And it matters what boat you're on. Warren Buffett said that. And I'm not trying to quote like entrepreneurs or whatever the fuck, but it's really, really true. It really does not matter how hard you work, but what boat are you on? Where are you going to? What people are you around and whatnot. But my point here is, I've ever since I've turned 19, I've just realized I have to extend my timeline because I'll become successful no matter what. I can speak 3 languages pretty much. I'm bilingual in 2, but I can speak 3. I can speak a little bit of German, very good Spanish, and very good English, as you can see right now. I've lived in Singapore, Switzerland, Germany, Spain. I'm probably going to be living in a lot more in the future. I've traveled to over 25 countries and I'm only 19 years old. I have knowledge of many cultures that I've explored. I've studied at international schools. I've gotten to be friends with several, with my friends that have like several religions. And that, I'm not saying that that's going to make me successful, but that gives me an insight and an advantage to the kids my age, to the kids around me. And with the drive that I have, with being obsessed with becoming the best version of myself, and not only financially, but mentally and physically, I will get it no matter what, because different opportunities that are out there, when they look at a person like me and my brother and my little sister, with what we've lived, what we know, what we've experienced, they're gonna pick me. If I were to sit in my class over here, and I'm right now living in Spain, okay? The majority of people over here have lived here their entire lives, their entire fucking lives, and they want to keep living here their entire lives, and that's amazing if they want to do that. But if a firm from New York was looking at people in Spain over here, the hardworking, experienced, they would pick me because I have more experience, and not only I have the drive to go and get the job or whatever the firm in New York has to offer, but I have experience in different cultures, in different countries, rather than the kids that have been stuck here their entire lives, rather than that girl that gets the amazing grades or the guy that gets amazing grades. They would pick me. Now, I'm not saying that's because it's egotistical, it's just the truth. From what I've seen around, it's just the truth. And I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. My point here is I have to extend my timeline and I have to gain so much experience, because from what I've realized in this online entrepreneur thing is go and chase your strengths. Go and chase your strengths and find whatever you are good at and see if you can make money with it. And that's exactly why I switched. One of the reasons why I switched from the AI thing that I had going on, from an appointment setter and a closer, to now teaching online people online in fitness and coaching people online. Because the gym, as I said, I've been consistent with my physique for the past 2 years. I know how to build muscle. I know how to lose muscle. I know how to lose fat and build muscle. I know how to lose fat and become skinny. I know how to go from skinny to jacked. I know about that. So why not teach that to other people? It's my skills. It's what I'm strong at. Let me turn it into profitable. And on top of that, I can talk about motivational stuff to build my brand and get leads with it. That's at least how I think about it. Obviously, there's more in depth into that, towards how you got to build it. But my point here is I've stressed so much over that, and I'm so stressed in my head about the fact that if that doesn't work, I'm gonna look like a clown. I'm gonna look like, I'm posting on social media and just like I haven't made a single dime out of it, or it's just like I'm so stressed about that. And I have to remind myself sometimes, but it's so hard to remind myself that I have to extend my timeline and I have to gain so much fucking experience. And I know that if this fitness thing does not work out, I can always go and try to be an appointment setter or a closer, because I will be fucking good at that. I am super good at that. I know that no matter what thing you are, I didn't even know anything about AI. And I went ahead and fucking literally found all the loopholes in the world to just manipulate people by text to get on a call with me, and it happened. I got people on calls with me. The only problem was I couldn't fucking close them because of the product itself. I know that I'd be good at that. In anything. Literally, tell me everything about your product. Even if I don't understand your market to the deepest, fullest level, I will still get a person on a call and I will still try to close them, and I will close them. That's how confident I am about sales myself. But it's just, I want to apply that now. And I have to realize that I have to extend my timeline. I have to be patient because there's so many things that I have to learn mentally, to go through mentally, and emotionally, and so many things that I have to learn as well. And I feel like if I can acquire those and live through those experiences, I can then put that out there, put more lessons out there. Because I can teach certain lessons that I have learned, but I can't make a whole book about it, really. And that's what I'm kind of struggling with, towards like, where is my brand really going to go? Which I do have some sort of like a clear vision towards how I want it to be. But then again, I don't just want to be some guy that's posting on Instagram, flexing and posting because of posting and not selling anything at the end of the day. Because then again, I would be making any money. I'd finish this gap year with not making any sort of money and not generating income for myself. So right now, I guess that what I'm supposed to do is just focus on one thing and go all in on it. And right now that's going to be online fitness coaching. I'm going to be getting myself a coach in the gym myself. Going to be asking him a lot more deeper questions on scientific bodybuilding and muscle and nutrition. I'm going to be watching a lot of things on how to structure online programs, professional online programs. But first I'll have to build a professional. I have to educate myself essentially on all these things and learn tactics on how to build in social media. But I have to extend my timeline, and that's what I'm so caught up about, that, I see people making so much fucking money these days. I mean, ridiculous amounts of money. I just watched a reel this morning of a 15-year-old making $300,000 a month. A 15-fucking-year-old making $300,000 a month. That is ridiculous, but it's just what the world is nowadays. So to me, it's like there's a fucking mine gold out there, and I have to take advantage of it. I want to take advantage of it, because if not, I don't know what the future is going to look like. Maybe there's more opportunities in the future, because yet again, I know that I can always turn to appointment setting and closing, or whatever opportunity may come my way, because I know for a fact that I'll take advantage of it. That's how certain I'll be successful regardless. I'm going to be fine financially, no matter if I get to a job that will make me $10,000 a month or $20,000 a month or 30, 40, 50. I know I'll be good regardless, but I want to get to further. I want to even get further than that. And just being in a job, a 9 to 5 essentially, even if it pays good, like really, really good, you can't really scale that, because it's not your business. It's not in your hands. You can't manage it. And I want the stress of like managing it. I want the action. But then again, I need experience on business essentially. And you can maybe call this business, but to me, this is just a little online fitness coaching business. I still have so much more to fucking learn. And yeah, that's just what I wanted to put out over there. Nervous, but at the same time, yeah, it's part of the journey, I guess. My focus is just going to be on scaling the brand, learning tactics. One thing I also want to touch upon is having fun with the brand, because that's how I believe I can attract followers, and that's how I believe people attract followers. They have fun making the videos, and they portray that fun. They don't portray it on purpose. They just portray it naturally, because you can see in the video that they have fun making the videos themselves. You can see it in their eyes. And that's how they get followers. I was like, oh, this guy's a chill ass dude. So, he's chill, making, So if I can sort of like portray that, I guess I can grow that instead of chasing it, Because once you chase something and it runs, that's something I've known for a fact. But anyways, I don't want to make this video too long. It's going to be 15 minutes soon. So yeah, that's about it. Gonna keep scaling the brand, learning how to extend my timeline. And let's hope that next year, when I turn 20, which will be a scary age, there will be something going on. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but it will be something. That, I promise you, it will be something.